Hello and welcome back to ATCB. Today we're going to be playing Welcome to the Dungeon. It's a fun little bluffing game where you play explorers, adventurers outside a dungeon, kind of egging each other on to go in and slowly removing pieces of equipment, and the dungeon gets more dangerous and more dangerous. And yeah, it's just a nice little bluffing game, really.
You could say, welcome to the dungeon. We've got fun.
No! We can't do that. We can't do that, Justin. Shut up and sit down. Already did that joke, Justin. I was watching the video, the review, and they did it. They're in my head, Justin. They're in my head like a fucking X-ray.
Guys.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to, A Town Called Bastard, where nothing bad has happened at all, has it?
No,
Matt.
No problems at all.
No. We're playing Welcome to the Dungeon. So, it's a pretty simple game, all told. Each round, you take one of these adventurers into the dungeon who have all these different items of equipment with them, and we'll walk you through those as we take each adventurer in. While you're doing this, you're also stacking the dungeon full of monsters until, basically, there's only one of you left to decide to go in, because enough items have flown away and enough monsters have been shoved into the dungeon that it looks like no one could possibly survive it. But someone will. Well, probably not. Probably, maybe.
Whatever you say, Matt.
It's fine. Win condition is simply winning a dungeon crawl twice or being the only surviving member. Because if you lose a dungeon crawl twice, then you're out of the game. Permanently, forever. It's like you're dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll start off with the warrior going in with. The warrior has 3 HP, and he's also armed with plate armor that gives him 5 extra HP, a holy grail to defeat monsters with even numbered strength, and a torch to defeat monsters with strength 3 or less, a dragon spear to defeat the dragon, which is the most powerful monster, a vorpal sword to defeat one monster of your choosing before you enter the dungeon, and a knight shield for an extra 3 HP. So he sounds like he's pretty tricked out, guys. So I'm sure none of those items will go anywhere, and we'll be fine.
Sure.
Probably.
Yeah.
The way each turn works is like this. The starting player draws a card, takes a look at it, and then either puts that card in the dungeon, or puts that card in front of them, and takes an item away from play. Also, at the beginning of your turn, before you draw, you can choose to pass, therefore exiting the round completely. And that's it, really. That's the rules of the game, I think. So I'm going to take a look at this, and I'm going to put that in the dungeon.
I'm going
High level of
to
tactical play.
keep it
MLG.
and take away the vorpal.
No, not the vorpal
sword.
Vorpal sword.
That's an interesting one to take away.
It is quite a good one to take away though, because it is it doesn't reduce your tactical options too much, I guess.
But it's the only one that actually lets you choose what's going on as well.
That's true.
Because then you've placed directly in the dungeon.
That's true.
I would usually have taken that one away after I knew what was in. Put that one
How would you know what was in?
So you put it in.
after you put some monsters in. It's the only one that actually affects something you know.
So if you put the demon in, you know you can defeat it.
And the next one out is inevitably the dragon.
Like this doesn't
I know
any
what's going on.
significance whatsoever.
Whatever you say, Matt.
Into the dungeon.
A lot of monsters going to the dungeon. Why are you always going to be taking anything out? Let's see.
Let's see if who's going to pass. There are quite a few monsters in the dungeon now.
Yeah, no one's taking anything out.
Only you.
Only me.
There's a
Taking
plate
the
armor.
plate armor, so he's now down to 6 HP in total.
Whatever's he gonna do?
Drawing monster.
Don't tell me how to play the game.
Wondering why you might drawing
I
monster.
was
Could have
thinking.
been passing.
Oh yeah.
That's not-
That's the point. It's
That's
passing.
true.
That's
You
the
pass
point.
before you draw a monster, don't you? Yeah, that's
Shut up.
true. I will.
You better.
That's not gonna happen.
It's with the best will in the world. It's not going to happen.
No, that's
We've tried. We've tried
Forcefully.
surgically.
Well,
Well,
about
Pass,
that.
by the way.
Well, his mouth just kept growing back.
I passed, by the way.
Oh, yeah, I'm passing too.
Oh, really? Oh, bollocks. I wanted to pass next round. Yeah, I'll pass, why not, yeah.
Okay, I think depending on what's going on, there may be a chance.
I think you'd be okay.
Yeah, there may be a chance. I don't know. Does it
I
go
think-
top first or bottom first?
Top first. You're dead, by the way.
Okay. Is there a dragon or a?
That's defeated. So it's
Yeah,
an even
that's
numbered
defeated.
card.
So hang on.
Yeah,
we
we
should
go
we should
through
do
this,
this
yeah.
for the purposes of viewers.
That's a 6.
So that's a is that what like Wraith, Frost Wraith, something like that? I think it's called.
Yeah.
So it's 6 damage basically, or 6 power, whatever you want to call it. But it is instantly eliminated by the Holy Grail that he still has, which defeats monsters with even numbered strength.
So
Strength.
all the even
Skeletons
number
and
ones
vampires
are
and
undead.
Yeah.
Ah right, okay.
And the demon just killed him.
Yeah.
I thought when you said that you knew the demon was in there, so I was done.
Yeah.
I think I could have done it without the demon.
So that's the demon, and it's 7, and he's got 6 health, so it just kills him straight away, and that's that.
Yeah, I was fine apart from that. It was just like I could have killed everything else, just the demon was
Yeah.
too much
That was
damage.
bad.
I should have taken the shield and then gone for it.
So now what Sam does is just flip his little handy reference
Lost
card
one.
over to the red side, and if he does that again, he's dead.
Round, yeah.
And then what happens is you shovel the items back in, and the person who went in the dungeon last time chooses which adventurer to take in this time. What's it going to be?
I'm gonna
Samuel?
go for the mage because he's funny.
Mage,
Mage.
is weird. So the mage has 2 HP.
Mhm.
Also has a demonic pact, which says defeat the demon and the next monster. We'll save omnipotence to last. Wall of fire, which is plus 6 HP. Polymorph, defeat 1 monster you draw, replacing it with the next monster from the deck. That's once per dungeon. Holy Grail does the same thing, defeats monsters with even numbered strength. Bracelet of Protection for plus 3 health. And then there's Omnipotence. If all the monsters in the dungeon are different, you win the round.
Regardless of whether you died or not.
Which is interesting. Interesting.
Oh, sorry, I didn't shove that back in as well. My apologies. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. That's my bad. I was so engrossed in a memory.
Really? Wow.
A memory about a board game, to be fair.
Was it a memory of us playing a board
It
game
wasn't,
on the
it
internet?
wasn't actually.
No,
It wasn't
okay.
actually.
We can't reference it then, can we?
No.
So when you say
Not
memory,
yet.
do you mean watching YouTube on your phone under the table?
No. You don't know what my hands are doing under the table.
Who goes first? Is it the person
Playing
who
more
lost?
games.
Is it the person who lost who goes first?
Yeah, why not?
Cool.
It probably doesn't matter.
I'm sure there's a rule about
I'm
it.
sure
but
there's
we
a
don't
rule
care.
that we're not getting
We just
right.
don't care.
Yeah.
Who cares?
We get all the rules right. I'm gonna put that in the dungeon. There's always just a reasonable chance of winning as the mage if there's not that many monsters in the dungeon.
As long as Omnipotence hasn't been taken.
Yeah, as long as omnipotence has to be taken, yeah, that's true.
Oh god, I hate the mage. I hate him so much.
Why?
I think I just don't get it. It doesn't work like the other ones do.
That's true.
Why is it interesting?
I can't handle it.
This game is too much for you.
Agony of choice, eh?
And
There is more thought than you expect going
take
into
that
this.
creature out, and I'm also going to take the Bracelet of Protection. So that's 3 HP.
The
gone.
weakest of all of the items,
The bracelet.
arguably.
How curious. How curious.
He doesn't only have 8 hit points left.
I'm going to put this monster in.
Yeah, you're right.
There's a lot of monsters in that dungeon.
Wow. That's
Still has a lot of items
that's
though.
awful.
What is that? Point.
Because if anyone's putting a replicate monster on their turn, they know that that omnipotence thing doesn't work.
It's quite unlikely to happen though, because there's only at most two of any monster.
That's true.
Helps the deck.
But if you get through more than half, I'm not a statistician. I have to talk to John about that. But
I'm not a statistician either.
God damn it,
Also,
You're probably-
13? 14. There's a deck of 14.
6, 8, 10.
it's probably quite.
Right.
It's 13. It's definitely 13.
Oh my god.
I'm going to take that monster out, and I'm also going to
Removing
remove
omnipotence.
omnipotence.
Interesting.
I see.
Yeah.
I am going to pass
Yeah, I'm
because
gonna.
I hate the mage.
I'm gonna pass as well. I'm not sure.
I think I could stay for the round, but
No,
I
think
hate the
This
mage.
can definitely still be won, but there are a lot of monsters in there.
Okay.
I'll pass.
I'm probably fucked.
Yeah, you
Let's
probably
see.
are.
Oh
I think
dear.
there's a chance you can manage it, but
Yeah.
I won't put money
So
on it.
first off is a skeleton,
Mm.
which I defeat with the Holy Grail.
A bit overkill, really.
Oh yeah.
Second is a dragon, which will kill me instantly unless I polymorph
It's
it.
like obviously a polymorph. Yeah.
So obviously I'm going to polymorph it, place it with the next monster from the deck, which I defeat with the Holy Grail. It was an Ice Wraith.
Damn,
Nice.
might have this. There's a lot more
And-
monsters though.
There's 3 more monsters. So there's an Orc, which deals me 3 damage.
Go down to
5.
5, yeah.
There's a Golem. That's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Golem kills you.
Yep, that's it. And the next one was a Vampire.
Which you could have beaten. Ah,
Yeah.
right on. It was dead on.
And
surprised-
Omnipotence would have counted.
Yeah.
So we all made the perfect decision.
Right on the line.
Can we make the important point, just in case the people at home think we spend too much time studying these cards, that all the cards do have the little symbols of the stuff
Yeah,
that defeat
no,
them
that-
on them?
That's worth saying because it is a really nice little.
They're
Thank
well
you.
designed. Well designed.
And just in case you don't, we've all got cards.
Yeah, we are.
Reference
Anyway.
cards.
It's quite nicely designed so that a combination of items is always required. The monster gun, for example, the golem is a 5. It's not that strong, but there's 2 of them. But only one item will ever kill the stone golem. Only the hammer.
You know what would be cool is if everybody removed items blindly, so you never knew what was in the thing, but you knew an item had been removed.
That would be quite an interesting.
You know what I mean? So
That's
so you'd be betting on like Matt.
It would definitely change the game, but it would be interesting.
Very
Wow, I really hope that isn't a rule.
I'm pretty.
So, this time around we're taking in the Barbarian, HP 4, Chainmail for another 4 HP, Leather Shield for another 3 HP, a Vorpal Axe to defeat 1 monster after you enter the dungeon, which is
very powerful.
the best Vorpal weapon there is. Healing Potion, which means you can basically regen back to max HP once.
It's 4 HP.
Back to... Is it just back to
It's
4
just
HP?
starting.
adventurous.
Yes. And a torch to defeat monsters with strength 3 or less, and a warhammer which just defeats golems. But it's the only thing that does defeat
The only
golems
thing
in
that
the
can ever
entire game.
Yep.
Well, apart from things that defeat anything.
Yeah.
Still, yeah.
Any vorpal weapon, not.
Yes.
Badass.
So, I'm going to put that in the dungeon.
It's very decisive.
Curious. I'm going to put that in the dungeon and remove the golem.
That doesn't
can't do
work.
both.
Sorry, I'm sorry. Say not put it in the dungeon, put it in here and remove the golem club. That's what I meant to say.
Okay.
I'm just an idiot. I think I'm banking on killing
I'm
everyone
gonna put
else
that in
and
the
never
dungeon.
winning a dungeon.
It's not a bad way to play, to be honest. Well, there are 4 of us, so. I think it's easiest.
But I only
use
have to
3.
kill 3 of you.
Yeah.
It's a fundamental part of that strategy is not killing yourself.
Yes.
No one's made it through a dungeon yet.
It is true.
'Tis true, the sooth say. Today.
It's alright.
I'm a very funny guy, guys. A very funny guy.
Mm.
Mm.
lost
Oh god.
arguably the 2 weakest items.
Or
Almost as if that's a tactic.
Almost as if it is.
I thought I was taking out something quite strong.
It is, but it's very specific.
Oh, the healing potion is quite
The healing potion's really good.
really important.
The healing
isn't it?
potion I find does a lot.
I'm taking away the.
Yeah, it's not much now. You can easily take over.
Don't see, this says leather shield on it, but that does not look like a leather shield. Like that. That looks quite clearly wood.
It's clearly wooden with a spike on it.
And
It's
metal
just
banding.
coated with
Yeah.
some leather somewhere.
It's
Well, it does
it's
have
micro
It's a
leather.
leather strap at the
Leather.
back.
It's genetically
Which is
engineered.
broken.
It's genetically engineered leather that's so thin that it's see through, but provides all the protection. You grow it in labs.
But it's not see-through. Oh, okay, you mean it's on top of the wood. Okay.
I'm going to take away the torch.
Okay, well I am. What's in the dungeon? These two here.
Mm-hmm.
Two more. Go on, pass.
Oh god.
It's probably just like a dragon and a demon or something.
What I have to do is bank on that Sam will put something in, because otherwise I'm fine, because I can be the last to pass. So, will Sam put something in? Is he that stupid? Probably not. Probably not. So, I will bow out. Pass.
Okay.
What?
Nah. Meh. It's very clear what he said.
Yeah, exactly. You heard. I think the strategy might win this game.
Pressure is too much. Pressure is too much for me. You know, I'm not. This is why I'm very good at any game whatsoever.
Just as pressure. Pressure gets you.
God, the pressure.
Now it's interesting. It's close to pass.
See, though, you can.
You can definitely still do it.
I think
it's
that's-
totally doable.
I think
Really
one more
depends what's
card
in there.
might break Camel's back here.
It depends what's in there. It always depends what's in there.
But I think you've got a good chance of being fine.
Really close to the line.
But you can't really take anything away at this point either. You're going to need all those things to survive.
Yeah.
I do like your running commentary. It's, oh, it's close. Oh,
I'm
I
just
don't
giving,
know if we'll make it.
I'm just giving the
Picked
viewers
up
at home
two cards by
something to listen to, you know? I know you appreciate it.
Exactly. I think that was some sort of deep strategy there.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Matt, the eternal cheater. Don't kill me, don't kill me.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah, I've got one now.
I'm gonna pass
That was your...
because I think that this probably will be one, but no one's on there has got one yet, so I think it's worth the risk. And anyone?
Was that your Native American chant? For luck. Yeah, ooh, ah.
Oh, yeah, of course. Go.
I thought it was just the gobbledygook bollocks he always says.
Is there a
I.
difference?
Whoa! We'll let you take that back there, Sam. We'll give you that one for free.
I'm going to pass because I'm curious.
Oh, could this be the end of Matt?
See, the Vorpalax is the real thing here.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
How much health do you have? 8 and another 4 health as well.
Yeah. So I'm down to 6.
Oh, I think it'll be fine.
I'm down to 1.
Dead.
Vorpalax. Obviously.
You can't turn it over.
Same thing. So yeah, that anyway.
It's a double-handed
Down
axe.
to 1.
Double-bladed.
Down to 0. Healing potion. Yes!
Oh,
Last one was an orc, by the way.
nice.
That was good.
Because I knew all I put in was an orc and a skeleton. So I
That's-
knew there
oh,
was.
yeah.
I hadn't put anything fearsome, so it was a gamble.
It was. It
It
was worth
was a
it.
gamble.
It was close as well. We just need a little bit more.
Yeah.
No demon and no dragon, damn it.
Well, take your card diploma of thumbs up.
Yay! Diploma of Dungeoneering.
Maybe it's a scroll.
Scroll of Dungeoneering.
I like diploma.
Diploma of Dungeoneering.
Or scroll.
And now you're going back for the, now you're going back for the postgrad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Post-grad of Dungeoneering.
Yes.
You gotta be Doctor of Engineering. Dungeoneering. Sorry.
So that would be an entirely different thing.
Yeah, sorry.
We're gonna do. Let's do the last hero, the rogue. If someone wants to walk,
Oh, yeah, you're
walk the viewers through.
That's like, I'm going to win this round, so we might as well get all of them out of the way before I win. So, like, it's...
Got the rogue, who has 3 hit points. We have mithril armor, which is plus 5 HP. An invisibility cloak. Defeat monsters with strength 6 or more.
Which is really powerful.
You just sneak past them.
Yeah.
A buckler, which does actually look like what it's supposed to be this time.
Yep.
It's supposed to leather shield, which is plus 3 HP. A Vorpal dagger, it's the same as all the other Vorpal things.
Apart from the Barbarian's one.
Yeah, Vorpal axe you can choose after you enter the dungeon, whereas the dagger, the sword, you have to choose the monster before you enter the dungeon.
So it's the thing you know
So
you
is
put
that.
in.
Yeah.
Healing potion. When you die, come back with your
Yeah.
life. Yeah. It's the same even though it's green.
Yeah.
And a ring of power. Defeat monsters with strength 2 or less. Add their total strength to your hit points.
Can be.
I would have thought mithril would be a copyrighted term under...
It's not though, because it's in D&D,
Okay.
isn't it?
Fair enough.
Like adamantium is in everything as well, even though it's a.
Mm.
Is it originally Marvel?
I'm pretty sure it
Adamantium?
is. I would have thought so. Tell us,
I don't
comment,
know.
you know, give us your information. That's why we're here, to find out from the viewers at home about things that we don't really care about.
So,
Well said.
into the dungeon with you.
Curious. That will stay at home, and I'll be taking out the healing potion. Suck on it.
No, thank
Can't
you.
now, you've taken it out.
Yeah, fair enough.
Put that one in.
It's not that tense.
A little bit of tense.
Yeah, well, alright, let's just...
So
see
many
what's
good
going on.
monsters in this dungeon already.
Alright, well, I'm gonna be taking out the mithril armour. There we go.
Ooh.
I'm gonna pass.
Why? I can't ask that anyway.
Because he wants us all to die.
I don't even know, I have
Yeah.
no idea what's in the dungeon because I haven't put any monsters in. So
Yeah.
I'm just like...
There's usually a combination of these two things. Now I've passed.
Technically I'm supposed to place this on top of the monster that I used to take it
That
out.
really matters.
I don't think you are.
Because it's
I
called,
just
it
do it.
says in the rules.
Does it? Does it
Yeah.
actually say that? Okay.
I don't think it matters.
Then I am coincidentally following the rules, not intentionally. That's pretty much the same in all our videos, so.
Did you ever turn or something?
I passed.
You passed.
Okay. I was very worried we skipped a turn.
Hmm.
It's not me that does that.
Taking the Vorpal dagger.
I will be passing.
I will also be passing.
Fuck.
So you took that.
Well, this is definitely the end for you, Matt. Either way, either you'll
Essentially.
win or you'll lose
Yes.
and die.
Probably lose.
So, Goblin, which means I have plus 1 HP.
Mm-hmm.
So you're on
Agree.
7,
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, squad knowledge.
Goblin,
Oh,
8,
there's 2 goblins. Damn it, goblins.
Skeleton,
10.
10.
So the ring of power adds tiny HP.
Golem, so I'm on 5.
Mm-hmm.
Vampire on 1.
Was that it?
Booyah!
Oh my god! The other monsters!
What are the monsters?
2 more monsters
That's
than
what,
that.
that's what I was thinking when everyone was like, ooh, pass, and it's like, but we've still got these and they're insane.
I
Those-
totally.
those-
I
really
forgot about the
insane.
adding strength on.
Oh my god.
I now have a postgraduate degree in dungeoneering.
Dungeoneering.
Well, well done, Dr. Bastard.
Doctor Bastard.
PhD.
Oh,
Is that it?
Yes.
Arts or science?
It's an art.
It's an
Dungeoneering is an art.
It's actually one of the rare philosophies.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
It's
It's
a DPhil.
DPhil.
Yeah. Philosophy of Dungeoneering.
Okay.
Look,
Okay.
you look doubtful, but who has the DPhil?
I suppose I can't argue with that.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what's in the
totally-
dungeon. It's fun.
It is this
It's fun. It's light.
Mm-hmm.
It's quite quick. It's potentially playable by a family.
Oh yeah.
And there is
yeah,
quite
yeah.
a lot of thought going into it as well, more than
Yeah.
you think.
And the artwork's really nice and
Yeah.
kind of friendly and fun. It's very kid friendly, I think.
Apart from the swearing.
Well, obviously not in the video.
That's optional.
The video is not kid friendly. Don't show this to children. It disgusts us. So
We
yeah,
discussed the children as well.
yes. Town Called Bastard. Welcome to the dungeon. Goodbye.
Bye.